Today we are going to be preserving 30 pounds of russet potatoes. Hello and good morning. Today we are going to be preserving 30 pounds of russet potatoes. First thing you will need, the most important thing, a water bath canner or some kind of pot. You'll also need jars. I have quarts or 32 ounces. You can also use 16 ounces. You will need one of these. I don't know what they're called. I just know you use it to grab your jars out of the hot water. You need one of these to release the bubbles. I'm just gonna start out with 10 pounds for right now. I'm going to peel all of these potatoes, and then I have a cold pot filled. You can just use a bucket, you can use a bowl, whatever you have, and just fill it like halfway with cold water. There's the potatoes. I'm gonna let them sit while I enjoy a coffee that I made. For the first round of fries, 10-pound bag of fries or potatoes, we're gonna make French fries. And the machine I use is this mandolin right here. And I like to use this attachment. It's got like the mini tiny little cubes. You can use a bigger one if you prefer country style fries or thicker cut of fries. We really like McDonald's style fries, and so I always make my fries this way. This is the secret right here. Now you do have to be careful because it's not made for that, and so it can be hard and the French fries may get stuck or the potatoes get stuck sometimes. So the way we're going to can these is two different ways. The first way is going to be an Amish canning method, where you submerge the potatoes in water and you add 1 tablespoon of vinegar and you process for 2 hours, because I only water bath can. I don't have a pressure canner. The second way is a rebel method, a heritage canning method, which people still do today in other countries, and they process the potatoes or any food that is an acidic for 3 hours. I've already used this method before. I'm going to show you the first one. It's actually long. I was like, these potatoes are perfect for fries. So I'm super excited. Be careful because you don't want to cut yourself. And then you'll see. It came apart a little bit. It's okay. So these are how the fries are going to come out. They're so cute and perfectly shaped. This is 5 pounds of French fries, and for the first one, I'm gonna freeze these. They look like. Now you're gonna need one of these, and you don't have to use parchment paper. I'm gonna use some parchment paper to make my life easier. And then you may need one or more. I'm gonna see if everything fits on here. And you want it to get as much water off of them as possible. And then you just lay them flat and flash freeze them. But you can do it like this, or you can just use parchment paper and layer. I think I'll have to do both anyways, because I have so many. Okay, yeah. It's a little out of it. And do one layer on top. Okay. And there we go. Just a flash freeze, because if you don't do this part, then the fries will stick together and they'll break apart when you try to take some out and fry them or bake them. Let's finish the next round of potatoes. I finished peeling the second round of another 10 pounds of the potatoes, and I've already let these soak for about 2 hours. The water is clear, so for this set, I'm gonna go ahead and start dry packing the first half of the French fries. I'm gonna just try to stuff this as tight as possible in here. Make sure there's nothing on it. And pack it in. Okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit of vinegar. Now I'm just going to debubble. Start with this vinegar. Just gonna move it. All I did was add salt and pepper to these ones and 1 tablespoon of butter. These ones I didn't add any seasoning, just 1 tablespoon of butter. You don't have to add any seasoning if you don't want to. And the butter has salt. So now we're just gonna put these in here. I can only fit 4 at a time because these are quarts. I'm gonna take a plate and place it on top. I need 2, I think. These are about to the neck. You can leave it like that, but I'm gonna add a little bit more until it's covered up to the first plate. Okay. And then I would just put a timer, checking it every 30 minutes to make sure it doesn't need more water. When you do add water, you need to add boiling water to it, so keep that in mind. Anyways, now I'm just gonna put this on. Everything's cold. I'm gonna bring it up to a rolling boil, and then I'll start the timer. So this is how I have it. I have 3 little plates, saucer plates on there. I'm just gonna add the lid. It's already starting to come almost to a boil, but you want it to be at a rolling boil. So I'll just wait till the lid starts shaking. All right, so it's already at a rolling boil. They're fully frozen, and they were in there about, I think, 3 hours. So I just have these. Right now I don't have any plastic baggies. So I'm just gonna add them in here, break them apart. They don't have to be fully broken, you just don't want huge chunks. And you can label it. And I just have about 5 pounds of potatoes that I need to process. So. Okay, so I took these out off camera. I let them cool down for 10 minutes, and then I took all the plates off the top, and I dumped the water out in the sink. I put the towel back down, put cold water in one plate. You don't need the plate. I just like to put it because when it's like on a rolling boil, it starts shaking bad. So I haven't started the timer yet, but I just want to show you what these ones are looking like. So yeah. Now, waiting for this to come up to a rumbling boil or rolling boil, and then I'll start my 2-hour timer. I have these ones left. Alrighty. It's 2:35 and finally done. So I'm gonna just take the lid off and let it sit for like 10 minutes to cool down. You hear that? And then over here, this looks so good. Look how clear they're still hot. And look, that looks so good. Good morning. It is the next day. It is 9 in the morning now. So I want to show you the results. This is the dry canned French fries. And if you look closely, you can see that they have a little bit of discoloration. You can see like the butter has solidified at the bottom. This one, the butter hasn't solidified yet, but it was next to the fridge. It does have a lot of discoloration at the top. So I'm probably going to use these up first, and I will tell you about the texture when I open them up. And I was a little bit worried about these ones because I felt like I overfilled them, and there is, you can see a little bit over the head space, but it's okay. That's why you give them 1 inch of head space, because we know they're going to expand. So this is perfectly fine. So anyways, I will definitely be doing this one again because they are so beautiful. And then these are the French fries. They look so pretty. Look just like the ones when I freeze them. So I was able to fit 1 pound, about 1 pound of potatoes fit in each of these. Let's just say about 12 pounds in canned potatoes. The freezer potatoes, I remember it was 5 pounds of French fries, and I'm gonna assume it was about 5 pounds in the other last bit of potatoes that I had. And so what I did was I cubed and halved the last pin, and then these two are just French fries. So that's what 30 pounds of preserved potatoes looks like. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a beautiful